So hello, myself Suraj Gupte. My roll number is 35. So today I'm going to talk about the storage and querying in the database. Database management systems are the software application designed to storage, manage, and retrieve data efficiently. They record structural ways to organize and access information, crucial to modern applications. So, present the screen. So, overview of database management systems can be data organization, where data enforce data integrity and consistency, ensuring that the accurate and reliable information. So, second is a querying process, where users can retrieve specific data throughout the structural querying, allowing for the targeted data analysis. So, third can be the security and access controls, where DBMS provides mechanism to restrict the access to sensitive data and control user privilege. So data storage fundamentals, there are three more main fundamentals of data storage: the data models, data types, and physical storage. So data models are the data defining as the structural and relational relationship between data elements, ensuring its consistency. So second is data types. Different data types like integers, strings, dates are used to store specific data types, optimizing storage and retrieval. So as you know, when you are in SQL, when we create a date, you have to give a data type. The data type can be we can give it to integers, text, or anything. But the data type that we should give is a date. That is another data type that is mostly only used in the MySQL to store the dates. And the next is a physical storage, where data is physically stored on a storage devices like a hard drives or SSDs for optimized performance and reliability. So the next is the like file-based storage versus database storage. So file-based storage has a simple structure and flat files, where database structure has structure and organized tables and relationships. File storage has limited data integrity and consistency, where a database storage has enforced data integrity and consistency. Where file values are difficult to manage large data set. Uh, Database managers are designed to manage large data set efficiently. So database storage models are the relational models, non-SQL and object oriented. So relational is data is stored in the tables with the rows, columns, and relationships throughout their foreign keys. Like we have seen the MySQL, we have studied the MySQL. So MySQL is a relational database that will store the data in the relational formats. So NoSQL are the databases that contains the flexible data structures suitable for understand unstructured data like social media posts and census ratings. So non-SQL database can be the MongoDB database that stores the data in the JSON format, and that can store data also in the JSON format. So third is object-oriented database. So that is a data model as objects with attributes and methods supporting complex data structures and relationships. So next main point can be the technical indexing for the efficient querying. So indexing is the main point while we are querying any data. Uh, let's say we want to find a number through the 1 lakh numbers. So if you have the ID, like the number at which position is that number, so it is more easy to find it. So that is basically the indexing. So there are few tips while indexing while we apply indexing to the any database. That is data organization. That indexes create sorted structures to speed up the data retrieval by quickly locating relevant data. So second is the search optimization, where DBMS uses indexing to efficiently locate data matching specific criteria, improving query performance. As we have used the query methods to find any data, like we use the select method in the MySQL database, where we apply any condition that meets the condition we have given in the database that will provide us a solution. So third is the performance trade-offs. So indexes consumes additional storage space, but significantly improves query performance for frequently accessed data. So next is the SQL standard query languages. So there are like DML, DDL, and DCL processes that we are using in the database. The DML is basically the insert, update, delete, the delete method that basically modifies the data storage in the tables. So DDL is a data definition language that will help us to create, alter, and drop the data. So third is a data control language, a DCL, that like command line grants and revoke control access to permissions of database objects. So next is advanced SQL concept that can be joins, subqueries, and aggregations. So joins are the combination of data from multiple tables based on the common fields and allowing for complex data relationships. So subquerying is the we can query a data with another query in a data. So like it is a query embedded with other queries used on the filtering data based on the conditions determined by inner query. Here the inner query is applied first, then the outer query applied later. So next is aggregations, where functions like sum, average, min, max, count, performance calculations, and data sets are generating summary analysis. So functions like this are used in the aggregations to aggregate the pipelines. So next is the query optimization strategies that will contain index uses, where DBMS are indexed to efficiently locate relevant data, minimizing disk access and improving in query speed. So second is query rewriting. DBMS may rewrite the queries to use the more efficiently algorithm, taking advantage of indexes and data distributions. So third is data caching, where frequently accessed data is cached in memory and minimizes disk access and accelerating repeated queries. So the next is handling big data and real-time querying. So there can be three methods where this can be handled. So first is distributed databases, where data is distributed across the multiple servers, allowing for scalability and parallel processing for the large datasets. The second can be streamlined processing, where data is processed in real time as it arrives, enabling applications to react event as they happen. The third is NoSQL solutions, where NoSQL data are often used to handle unstructured data, and a real-time analysis providing flexible and scalable solution. So when there would be a distributed format, we can use a distributed database where we have to use the streamlined format where multiple users are accessing the data from a single database. And NoSQL format can be used in the both the methods as it is an intermediate level database solution. Mm, so that's all in this PPT. Thank you. Myself Suraj Gitte, Rule 35.